That's cracking. Oh, you beauty. Hello all, Aaron here. So, I promised you a video from the Manor House with Adam Detect Sussex. Didn't happen, unfortunately. We phoned the lady before we were due to go, and it wasn't convenient for us to pop over that weekend. So we didn't do it, unfortunately. Gutted. But we are doing it this coming weekend. So we got that to look forward to. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Now, this is me on the beach with the Equinox 800 for the second time out. Let's see how we get on. Right, welcome to the beach. As you should have seen in the beginning of the video, we didn't go to the Manor House at the weekend as planned. Unfortunately, it wasn't convenient at the time for the owners, so we're going to head there this Saturday and see what we get. I'm on the Nox this morning. There we go, the Nox 800. I've had my scoop fixed. Those of you that would have seen the last video would have seen that my scoop just, well, the welding just popped and it started peeling back like a tin of sardines. But, let's have a look at it. Here we go, look. But I went and saw Trevor in town. I mean, it's not pretty. It's about as ugly as putting Sloth from the Goonies in a dress and a wig and trying to pass it off as your sister. It's, yeah, it's not pretty, but it's strong. Gone all the way down there, and it is absolutely solid now. So yeah, thank you to Trevor, Riverside Autos. Excuse me, what happened to my voice then? Trevor, Riverside Autos, for sorting that out for us. In fact, here's a clip of Trevor in action. The tide is beating a hasty retreat, and then I will have all that. It's like 3 or 4 football pitches worth to go at. So let's start down here. As the tide is going out, I shall walk out with it. I shall head over to where I found the ring in the last video. If you've not seen that, check it out. It's a previous one. Yeah, we'll see what we can get today. I'm down here for roughly around 4 hours. I'm going to be using the Nox in the same settings I used last time, which are some settings that Paul C put up, but I'm going to be doing it in 5-tone rather than 50-tone because Lee from Detecting the Past said try it in 5-tone, you know, it's easier to get to grips with, kind of thing. So that's what I'm going to do. Right, I'll see you at the first hole. Let's dig. Alright, first one out, 12s, 13s. Come on, be something decent at least. No, right. We're on the shrapnel already. Shrapnel, aluminium, tat. Yep. Never mind, never mind. Things can only get better. Can only go up from here, can't it? Super high tone on that one. Piercing high tone on that. Let's have a look what it is then. Let's see. Oh yes. And that is why I didn't film that ring last week. That is the reason I did not film that ring, because look, yeah, it was a super high tone, that silver ring, just like that is. Yeah, state of that. Bloody hell. So beaches this time of year are a little bit tricky to detect, purely because the tide's bringing in all the sand, it's taking out all the sand, you know, it's changing it. You've got to find a hot spot and see where all the coins and the goodies are being deposited. Also, because of the weather, people aren't going in the sea and they're not losing the rings and this, that and the other. So finds are few and far between unless you find yourself a hot spot. But the thing is, when the tide goes out on that beach where I'm detecting, it goes right out and you've got like 4 football pitches worth of wet sand to go at. Yeah, so trying to find a target like that on all that sand, tricky. Getting a nice returning signal on this one. So let's give this a crack. Famous last words. Okay. Yeah, yeah, look at the state of that. This is how the last hunt started, with nonsense like that. So let's hope it ends as good as the last one. But only time will tell. Let's push on. That sounds a little bit better, doesn't it? Let's see what this is. Of course, it still could be tap. Got it. Oh, yeah. Of course it could still be tat, because it is bloody tat. What's that? Old English cider. A classic. So, a very disappointing start. But this video does have a happy ending. And not the sort that you're thinking about, Rob Random. Get that out your head for a start. Filth. Yeah, there's obviously something here, but it doesn't sound brilliant. But then I have seen other people digging up targets that have sounded a bit questionable, and they've turned out to be all right. So, you know, you've really got to give everything a go, haven't you?
2 hours later.
There you go. Right. Oh, I've just dropped it again. Now, there we go. That's what it was. Look at that. Okay, it's rubbish, but yeah, 4 or 5 inches down in the wet sand, and it picked it out nice and clear. So, yeah, that's quite impressive. Right, I've got a screaming 23, 24 right here on the edge of the water. Let's see what it is. It says it's not deep, but could obviously be deep, large tap, as it does appear to be, possibly. So let's. Do you know what? I need to stop being so negative in some of these videos. Yeah, I need to cheer up a bit, don't I? Need to cheer up a bit. But sometimes it's hard when you're pulling out things like that. Oh, you beauty. Oh. So yeah, remember what I was saying just then about you know, being positive, or more positive on these videos. Yeah, well, I'll try, but it's not easy. Right, we're on our first coin, and again, just sitting there in the scoop. It's a 20p ringing up 16. So again, first coin is a 20. And I'll tell you what, I've been here since 9:30. It's getting on for 10 to 11, and that is the first coin I've found. everything on this wet sand has been trash. So I might have to move up to the dry sand to find anything, because this is pretty bad, you know. Well, hour and a half and I've had one coin. Not good. Right, in the scoop, I've got something that I've just been chasing in this hole for quite some time. I've got a feeling it's not going to be worth it, or if you know what I mean. So, right, now this was pretty deep down. Yeah, it's another 20. Yeah, look at that. That's been there a while. It's been there quite a while. So, I'm going to walk this line. See if I can get a few more. And then once I've done this line, I think I'm going to circle out, obviously, spiral out around this first. Then I'm going to walk the line to the other end. And then I'm going to do the dry sand. 20p's. We're on a hot spot. Lovely stuff. Spiraled out. Somewhere in this lot. Although I don't know if I'm going to be as lucky to get another coin. Oh no, it is, but it's green this time. It's another 20p. There you go. Yeah, it's a proper crusty one, so that's been in there a while as well. So it looks like this, I need to walk this line here. I'll spiral out again, see if I can get anything else. And yeah, but this seems to be where the coins are gathering, or at least the 20p's. Right, I've spiraled out. So that was the first 20. Actually, the first 20 was right over there. Then the second, then the third. Now here, fourth, another 20p. I think I might have found a little hot spot. I want to give a quick shout out to the history digger, Rob Rizzo. He was on Coffee with Liz the other day. If you don't know who Liz is, on YouTube, just check out Digging Canuck and you'll find Liz. And Rob was on there talking about detecting, how he got started, the machines he uses and things like that. And he gave me a shout out, and it blew me away. He was really nice, bless him. So thank you for that, Rob. Thank you for the hat. Go over and check him out, the history digger.
I also became acquainted with South Coast Detecting, Aaron Weedle. I mean, like, this guy has such an incredible personality. I'm like, I told my wife, I said, I need to be friends with this guy. I want to have a beer with him. But he really makes his videos entertaining.
17, 18. Could be trash, could be beaver tail, could be all sorts. Looks like it's out. Here we got it. And do you know what? I can't see anything immediately. Which suggests to me that it's some sort of shrapnel tap. Yep, found it. It's an earring. There you go. Just see where it would have had the thing on the back. Little heart. Sadly, I don't think it's silver though. Bugger. Alright, what's all this about? I got a pebble tied to that, which I'm guessing is lead sinker or something. But yeah, but a pebble tied to it, as if lead wouldn't sink enough. Very bizarre. Tide is on its way in now. Yeah, there we go, see? Just tat. Doing the wet sand this part of the year is slightly soul destroying, you know? But you got to keep cracking on, haven't you? You got to keep going or else you won't find anything. Right. Tide is coming in. Something nice down here. Had a couple of scoops out. It keeps filling it back in. You got it? Yeah, we got it. There it is. Give that a wash. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that'll do, yeah. It's costume to... No. There you go. Right, there you go, 925. 925, look at that. That's cracking. Oh, you beauty. That is nice. Nice, got a little bit of damage or something. A bit battered, but yeah. Nice bit of silver for the day. I'll certainly take that. Certainly take that. Oh, you beauty. Well, that's about it for this video. So again, handful of spendables, lovely bit of silver, but plenty of tat from that beach. I think I'm going to wait. At the weekend we've got, like I say, big storms coming, big waves, big high tides. Going to mix it up over the weekend, but hopefully when I'm out next week on the beach, it'll all be changed and we'll have something decent to go at. We'll have to wait and see. If you are still here and you haven't switched off yet, thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And while you're here, why not check out one of these two videos as well. I will catch you next time, hopefully from the Manor House with Adam D. Tech Sussex. I'll see you then. Cheers. Ta-ra.